And if I can't find one patter book, I go look for one patter book. Just my drug. Books are my drug. I have been reading for as long as I can remember, and even longer before that. Hello, I'm Renee, and today I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. Question number 1, numero uno. Why did you start this channel? I started this channel because I wanted something fun and creative to do. I work in an office and it doesn't get very creative as I'm used to. There is a lot of creativity in there, but it's not the kind that I'm used to. It's not as creative as I would like it to be. When you're working with a team, you can get so creative and know much more, especially when it's not your thing, you know, your product. So I wanted to do something really creative. I grew up being very creative. I had a lot of art and theater arts and acting and music and vocals and instrumental in my family, still do. And I just felt like I was starved of creativity. I needed something to do to fill that gap in my life. So I love reading and I love watching YouTube videos, so I figured, why not? I can dabble in a little creativity. I can get to catch up on my reading, which I have not been doing a lot of lately. So it just seemed like the perfect opportunity for me to put myself out there, of course, to discuss books with other people. Question number 2. What are some fun things you can bring to Booktube? I have no idea. As I said, there's no grand plan for this channel. I'm not expecting much from it, but it is fun to do so far. I am going to try to read more local books, more Jamaican books. I feel like all the books that I read are from other countries. I don't remember ever reading a Jamaican novel, which is bad. I'm ashamed to say that, but it is true. You get to find out more about local Jamaican books. And if I can't find one patter book, I go look for one patter book. Question number 3. What are you most excited about for this channel? My channel. What am I most excited about? What am I most excited about? Getting to go beyond just reading the book and putting it down and not picking it up again until I am dusting it off or rereading it. Looking forward to being able to discuss what I have read with other people, other booktubers, all of you awesome people out there who are interested in reading. Question number 4. Why do you love reading? Because it's just my drug. Books are my drug. I have been reading for as long as I can remember, and even longer before that. I was reading before I started school. My mother was a teacher, so there were books all over the place. There were 3 or 2 at the time when I was a kid, 2 big bookcases with encyclopedias and novels and all sorts of books, and I would read all of them, and she would just fuel my reading, you know, just get me more books because I love them. I love them big, I love them wordy. Reading has always been my escape. I don't like going out much, even though I'm trying to change that, and I'm very quiet. I used to be very quiet as a child, so reading was my way of exploring and entertaining myself and keeping myself company. I grew up in a pretty big family, and as I said, I'm not one for crowds and noises and long conversations, so I would just go to my room, go inside, and just read all day, all night, whenever, whatever. Question number 5. Do you have a question for booktubers? My question would have to be, how do you manage to fit booktubing into your life? As in, any time management tips that you could pass on, or any tricks that you have that you use to just let it flow a little smoother. So it's not that huge of an issue, but should I ask a question, that would be my question. How do you manage your time? As you can probably tell, these first few videos, they have not been up when I had wanted them to be up, because of time. I would work and the school and all that stuff. Even if you're not a booktuber and you are a YouTuber and you have some tips, I would welcome them. Thank you. Question number 6. What series got you into reading? I don't think there was a series or book that got me into reading. Of course, there were the Noddy series and the Nancy Drew. I loved Noddy. I think he was so quirky and funny, and I liked Tessie Bear. Those would have to be the first set of type of books, or the first books that I remember reading. Question number 7. It's the latest question. What challenges do you think would be hardest to overcome on BookTube? For me, that would be finding the time to actually sit down and film these videos. I think what I'm looking forward to, one of the things I'm looking forward to the most is editing the videos, because then you get to put that creativity in there. But I think actually filming the videos, maybe it's because I'm not so comfortable in front of the camera yet, but I'll get there. I'll get there. It's we're talking to a machine and not a crowd of people, or not live people. It's weird. It's not normal. Thank you for watching. Please come back next time. To be sure that you don't miss my other videos, please click that subscribe button right here. Just click it. Click it. Like, leave a comment, share, let me know what you think. Later. It's about a man who wakes up with a hangover. He was partying all night. He woke up and found knickers and lipstick in his apartment and ensuite, and he spends days trying to find out who they belong to, who he had sex with. He has no